I don't want the full list. I just want one title. Because IndieWire, they polled a lot of critics last week, and they voted for what movie would you choose as the number one best film of the past 25 years? Whatever criteria you want to attach to that is fine, but what is that one movie for you when you think back from 1988 to today that stands out above all the others?
I'll pick the obvious choice, Reservoir Dogs. That was a game changer for me. If I had to pick the number one movie of this whole, I'll pick that.
Okay.
Well, I'd be going with Goodfellas.
That's an awesome one, yeah.
That's the most entertaining and well made, and also just has a lot to say, and has the greatest cast, and everything seems to be clicking together. So.
Oh yeah.
It's hard for me.
Oh, it's incredibly hard. I just threw that out because I just,
no movie changed my life more than Wild at Heart in this past.
Well, that's that's a great choice. That's an awesome choice.
So I guess, like in terms of influence, it would be Wild at Heart for me. Mm-hmm. Although I wouldn't necessarily say that's the greatest movie or the greatest made movie of the past 25 years.
Right, I agree. Yeah,
I think for me, like the most jaw-dropping, ambitious, and accomplished movie for me from the past 25 years. Oh my God, what a difficult thing. Because I love JFK, but I'd have to say, just in terms of thematically, it would be Tree of Life for me.
Okay. Yeah, that's
it's tough.
That's a
it is. No, it's very tough.
I didn't look at trying to get. I never look at things like. Well, sometimes I do, but I try to remain objective and not just have things that I love, but things that I think when you look at the film The Cold Hard Light of Day, you go, well, this is just obviously the pinnacle. This is it. Mm-hmm. My top 10 favorite movies of all time, I allow a couple of movies to get in there that I don't think, I think are personal choices, like A Little Romance, I can understand why a lot of people would go and see A Little Romance on my recommendation and go, well, why would you think this is one of the 10 greatest movies of all time? And I would go, well, that's a good question. I would have to say it's really one of my favorites, and maybe not one of the greatest ever made.
Yeah, it's personal attachment.
Exactly.
And that's what Wild at Heart is to me.